Hello, everyone. Ooh, I almost went right off the side there. I was too comfortable in my chair. Woo!
Another Thursday night. It's shocking.
Yes,
They keep coming.
They keep coming. And like as the week goes by, I'm like, really, Thursday already or Wednesday already? Whatever our day is that we're working on. So I am so happy to be here with my sister, Tracy. I'm Stacy with Masterpiece Jewelers in Daytona Beach, Florida. And every Thursday night we get together and Tracy creates a piece of jewelry from scratch while we watch. And then a little later on in the program tonight, she will ask for our information, for our suggestions on how to change the design. And she will change it right before our very eyes. So let's go ahead and get to the dessert first, which is what you're giving away tonight, Trey. This $129 sterling silver necklace. What is this made? I mean, it's sterling silver, cubic zirconia, and
then the part that's underneath is created white tiger eye.
Oh my goodness. All right. That looks like something we could all wear. So
it is. Yes, that's what I thought. White is always good.
Yes, it is either white or black. So if you would like to enter to possibly win this tonight, you share this to your own Facebook feed right now for one entry. And then you can get additional entries by tagging your Facebook friends in the comments section. And you'll get one extra entry for each person that you tag, up to 10 additional entries. And we will give that away before the end of the show tonight. All right, Trey, are you ready to go?
I'm ready. Let's go.
All right. You go ahead and open up your secondary window that you don't have there. So hold on. We'll just...
Sorry, everyone.
I'll just go right over to here.
So prepared.
So, and that is not what I wanted to show either. Here we go. I was so prepared.
We're going to have it. We are going to have it ready.
We're right on that. Look at that. Tracy's got it up.
There we go.
Going already. I didn't even have a chance to say what I wanted to talk about on here. Okay, so we will go over to you, Trey.
Okay.
We're already over there. Perfect.
Fabulous. Okay, so I thought we would just make a ring tonight. It is a little bit different version of a 3-stone ring that can be changed into a lot of other designs. So let's go ahead and start. I'm just going to go into the freehand because we're going to just create it from scratch. So we're going to go into the shanks right here. And it is a newer shank, so we're going to go all the way down to the bottom. And we will grab it. Let's see if we can find it. That's always the fun part.
Yes, it is.
Where is it? I know it's here someplace.
It was just there.
There it is right there. It's such a pretty design.
Oh my gosh, look at that design.
Isn't that intricate?
Love it.
Let's bring that on to the screen. And I think I'm going to go ahead and change it into rose gold. No, let's change it into yellow. Let's change it into yellow gold. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and duplicate this. So we're going to make a second one. Actually, why don't we make a size 8 in this? There we go.
Good. That will fit me perfectly.
That's who we're making it for.
Thank
No.
you. Woo! You all heard it.
Okay, we're going to duplicate this right now, and it's going to land right on top of the other ring, so you're not even going to see that it's there. Oh, you know what? That's not what I want to do. That's what I did this morning, and I changed it.
Whoops.
So now, before you even see it, we are going to remove that. Ta-da!
Well done. Well done.
I'm so glad you get to see something happening up on the screen. It's
That's
like
right. She's not always perfect, folks.
It is like paint drawing right now. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put the grid on the back, and I have changed the ring to the side view. We are going to click on that and move it over a little bit. And we're just going to guess where it's going. Let's move it just a touch more. And let's go ahead and turn it a little bit.
Oh boy, that's beautiful, Trey.
Let's go ahead and make one that's going to be to the side of it. I mean, to the top of it. There we go. Sometimes I never know which way is top and which way is side.
That happens with 3D, working in 3D.
Yes. So I'm going to move them a little closer together and I'm going to bend them out. And the nice thing, the reason I decided to not duplicate, to just go ahead and make one happen on the other side is because they're going to work together as a pair. Instead of if I duplicated it, then we would be having to maneuver both of them and they never would get to be quite right until they went to where we have them made and then they would double check. But this way, we are starting out in a perfect configuration. So I'm bending those and I'm going to then push them together so they become one ring. Let's go ahead and see that from the front. We might end up pulling them closer. Let's take the grid off right now. And there we have two rings that are put together.
Ta-da! And the crowd went wild.
We could have made this into a ring guard, just to let you know, but I wanted it to be a little bit of a unique take on a 3-stone ring. So let's go ahead and get our center stone. And I'm going to choose to start out with these being diamonds, but you literally could have this be whatever you wanted. And I think this is the one I chose. Let me go down just a little further and make sure. Oh no, there it is right there. So glad I checked. I didn't think it had quite so many diamonds on it. So we are going to put this right in the center of our design. Let's bring that up to the top and see where we are with that. Let's get a little closer and let's see if that is in good position. I think it is because we are going to go ahead and do an oval stone in there. And what's neat about this is the oval stone at this point is going east-west. I believe we can turn the stone down below, maybe not, but I did not do that earlier anyways. Oh yeah, it says gem rotation. Let's see if we click that. That's right. So there we go. I was able to make the gem rotate. So it was going east-west, now it's going north-south. That's a nice little trick. Usually we can't just click a button and that happens.
Gosh. With just a few clicks of your mouse, you've made a spectacular, glamorous ring.
Thank you, Stace.
I mean, that's just amazing.
I'm going to change it to a 7x5. I have no idea why they have it as a 7.2 by a 5.2. I'm going to do a 7x5. Usually in ovals, that would be a more traditional size. That way we would know for sure we would be able to get one to fit there. Of course, because we're in charge of this design, we can make that any size we want. So if you own a stone already and you want to use it and it's not quite the right size, we can just make this mounting fit your stone. And I love that feature about it. So as you can see right now, this particular mounting is floating in the center of these two bands, which have been joined as a ring. So we need to go ahead and get that a little tightened up because I didn't really want to go any bigger with that center diamond. So let's go ahead and do the side view. And let's go ahead and put the pointers back on there and put the grid on. And we're going to go ahead and put those a little closer together. Let's see, I think we're going to swing them. I love the way they do that.
It's like a slight ballet.
It is. And then we're going to get closer. I love it because it really aligns things properly. Now let's take a little closer look and see if we are all connected. And yes, it looks like it's all connected right now, which is great. So this is a great single stone ring. If you wanted it to be just a band ring with a single stone, I think that is really pretty. In fact, let's see that on a hand.
Yes,
we can start getting an idea of how large or wide this particular piece is. So let's go ahead and turn it. And as you can see, it's slightly asymmetrical.
which asymmetrical has become really hot.
I think that's why I'm leaning towards it so
Yeah.
often.
Well, there's more and more requests from people who are commissioning you to do work in the store. That's what they want.
That's exactly it. So yes, so there it is on a hand. Let's go ahead and take the hand off so we can keep building. And let's go ahead and add our other stones to make it a 2-stone. This is great if you have a center diamond and you happen to have a pair of earrings that you want to use for the side stones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, it's really great. A lot of times people will inherit additional diamonds because they inherited earrings. And those are just the best accent stones that you can put on so many different pieces of jewelry that we can make for you. So again, because we duplicated, it's one stone hiding under another. And we are going to pull it out. So now we can see it. Hooray. And we're going to give that a little twist. Set it back down. There we go. And we want to make this one a little bit smaller. So why don't we see about doing this one in maybe a 3x5. So we're going to make that one a 3. No, we're going to make that one a 5. We're going to make that one a 5, and then we're going to make the other one a 3. There we go. Let me turn it so we can see it happening. Right now it's round. But if we do this, it should hopefully be going in the right direction. Yes.
Perfect.
So there it is on the side. I'm going to move it just a little bit closer. As you can see the side view, I really like the center mounting and the mounting with the diamonds around it.
Oh, yeah.
It's just really pretty. And with the mill grain on here, that's the little dots or the granulation. Mm-hmm. It makes it look like those are little diamonds too. So now this stone over here, the first of the 2 side stones, I'm going to do side to side, hopefully. Yes, and there it is. So now we have the 3-stone ring that I had been dreaming of. I love a band ring. And let me go ahead and render this so we can see what it looks like in real metal.
Yay!
And this ring would be a perfect fit for my finger. I just love band rings. And I have kind of a short little finger. So for me to like
that's
band
interesting.
Rings, it is. You would think it would be a real petite ring, but it sits nicely on my finger, band rings do, because I have also a little bit larger knuckle. I always have. My fingers are the same size as when I got married. But my knuckles have always been large, and a band ring is a great fit and solution for that problem.
And in my case, I don't like how wide band rings look on my hand. I say that they give my finger the look of a muffin top.
And I disagree highly, Stacy. But if you want to believe that, more band rings for me.
Look at it, C-section.
Okay, so now we've rendered it. And what's so nice about this is you can really see what the metal looks like. The other's more of a sketch, and this is more of an actual metal feel to it. You can really see the shine on this down here. All of the above would be very shiny too. I had somebody ask that yesterday. It looked a little like satin. It isn't. It comes in shiny.
Oh, so yes,
just like down here.
High polished. But.
Exactly. It just depends on how the camera is hitting it. Okay, so going from this, I love this whole design because it can change so much. So let's say this is a little busy for you and you do not want the mill grain. That is an easy fix because we've got all these little areas that we can check that changes that. So if we want to make it smoother, we can just take the mill grain off, and that makes it a little less busy. As you can see, I think that's a really pretty look. And even though we didn't start out with it looking like it, you can see that there's an infinity styling going on, which actually started out looking more like vines with the leaves on it. Now it's looking more like an infinity. So if you even want it to be less busy, we can go ahead and take the leaves off. Like there. And right here. And now you have truly an infinity style band on both sides. So that's double infinity. And then you have your 3-stone ring. And let's go ahead and we can render this little guy too. I don't know how many of you like 3-stone rings, or how many of you have inherited your family diamonds that you could make a ring like this, but it would be quite beautiful, I think. I just would love to see this on a hand. Oh, wait, we can do that. So
well, yes, there just happens to be.
Exactly. And this will not be quite as wide because we don't have those diamonds hanging out on the side, the leaves, as they refer to them. What's nice is that's just a marquee shape. So you could, I think they might have had rounds in those leaves. I'm not sure now. Sorry about that. But the leaves themselves were marquee shape.
I see that.
Mm-hmm. And so you could add any color marquees. You could even add like emeralds, which would give you a real leafy feel.
That's right. I love that.
They also have green gold.
Yes.
Which is different. And let's say you wanted to make some of it green gold and some of it to be yellow gold. Let's see. So that would be, jotting around here.
What did you say?
I said I'm jotting around here.
Oh.
There we go. So now we've really got an interesting look with the green and the yellow.
Oh, and that is so
isn't
lovely.
That pretty? I mean, I gotta do this one, render this.
Yes, please.
We don't usually use the green, but I thought since this was being vine-like, it would be quite stunning.
Wow. And we recently had a wedding ring, right, that the customer designed with green gold.
Yes, we did. Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you for agreeing with me, even though you're not sure what I'm talking about.
Actually, 3 colors. So even though we can't show it on here, we can request it.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was continuum silver with green gold and white gold. No, green gold and yellow gold.
Wow.
Yeah, there we go.
This is exquisite. Look at how that looks high polished.
It does. It does. It's a really unique look. And that's why I thought it would be fun to show you. But now this would be great to see on a hand in the green also. And it will give us a chance to see the little bit smaller design because we've taken those leaves off. And it's just a very secure design and it's very romantic. The green could easily be white, so you could make it a beautiful 2-tone. The diamonds themselves act like white, so it really does give it that 2-tone effect.
It sure does. Trey, that is just gorgeous.
It's very different.
And I see the infinity all over it, and I also see the circles that look like, interlocking links.
That's very true. Yes.
Oh, very important message from Cindy.
Oh my gosh, Cindy.
Save soon.
Thank you, Cindy. I do appreciate that. I get doing this and I forget to save. It's terrible when I'm doing it in the mornings. I'll have people texting me. I don't hear it.
And when you say people, what people are you talking about?
Well, Katie, Susan, you, and I just get so...
I was really thinking about me.
Oh, okay.
Just me, your sister who just is dying for your attention in the morning. And you're so busy creating, you don't even hear.
I don't.
I mean, that's how intensely Tracy focuses on your project or this project.
Absolutely. Very focused on when I'm working on this particular design or any designs on this machine. Let's go ahead and take that hand off again. And we're back to our regular, well, I shouldn't say regular, the one we started with after we took the leaves off. This has another feature which is so nice. We can go down here and we can, oh, here it is. The top profile, we can add a shape to that infinity Right now it's high polished, but here we go. We are starting to, I guess maybe that was the bottom. Let's see. Bottom profile shape. Where is that top profile shape? I know I had it on earlier. Well, here, let's try this one. I think that's the top. So you could see it bulk up a little bit, and it has a really pretty line going through it. I really like being able to change the texture on the top.
Oh, look at that. I looked away for a moment.
There it is with 3 lines. And there it is with just a single one going up in the center. And that's all the different textures. So I think we'll go ahead and put it back on. Why don't we do the 3 line, which is, no, that's, I don't like that one. Sorry.
Right, you don't have to.
There we go. Let's do the 2 line with, or the bump in the middle. I don't know what you would call that. If I scroll over it, does it say? No. Okay, so I like that particular design. And let's make the bottom design back to what it was at.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. And then we just have the texture on the top. Well, I think I'm going to go back to having that design on the bottom. There we go. I think it makes a prettier, more cohesive design. Okay, now let's go ahead and let's say you didn't want it to be a 3-stone ring. You're like, no, I think I'm going to use those for earrings instead. Well, heck, these would make great earrings. We could just take these mountings and we can make those right into earrings by putting a post on them or put a dangle. We can even do that with the 3-stone ring you have if you want to just take the diamonds from the side and make it into like diamond earrings and a pendant if you were tired of wearing a ring. So what I would do here is we would just take those side stones off to make a little bit simpler of a design. We'll just put them to sleep right now. And now you have a really pretty wide design. You could even come in with a band or something right through the center. You could put hearts down the center. You could put another infinity design running through it. And you could, or if you really want to get it a little more sleek, we can go ahead and take and put these a little closer together. Oops, I hate when it disappears.
It means it's mad at you.
Did I ever save or did I just thank Cindy for telling me?
Now that I cannot tell
because
you.
I think it was rendering or something. I couldn't save it at the time. So, gosh, ooh, that's unique.
Wow. Now
I'm out of control.
It's starting to look. Are you doing that, or
I
is
was
it
out of
freaking
control
out?
just a little bit. Yeah.
You might.
There we go.
Whew. That was a close one, folks.
Okay, so now we've got it even closer together. I think isn't this nice? It's like it's intertwined. And let's go ahead, and that really looks infinity. Look at that. Infinity and infinity. And we've got the same thing on the other side. So if we took this design now, and let's go ahead and render that, it really makes a very, very romantic ring. Instead of looking like chain links, it really does look like infinity signs.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but in the store, I'm seeing a lot of people wanting infinity still. Yes. I just don't think that design is ever going to go away.
No, it is such, really, I can remember it's probably been at least 15 years since I first saw people starting to wear the infinity like necklace and so forth.
Yeah.
And it's just so romantic.
In the store, I was taking the store down this evening because Tracy's on vacation. And I was just looking at the infinity chain we have in the store. And when I say infinity, it's slightly different than the infinity from years ago. It actually has infinity signs on it in like stations. And it's quite beautiful.
Yes, I know exactly which one you're talking about.
I thought we need to just hang that on the chain rack instead of the way we have it. So it will be more visible. Now, since we've come to this position, does anyone have any ideas of what they might like to see? Have we had any requests for any certain colors or anything?
No, because I think they were waiting for you to finish what you were doing. So now is the time in our show where if you would like to be creative and make some suggestions on Tracy's design, either changing the stone or stones that are in it. Well, right now, yep, stone or stones. The colors of metal, whatever you would like to suggest, just put it in the comments section, and I will relay it to Tracy. And Diane Higland says, "Infinity ring, never saw one."
Oh,
Isn't that
nice. I
interesting?
love when you can see something new.
Me too. And she said she loves the design. And then Diane Sherman said, I love the infinity design. Margarita would like to see this in white gold.
Okay, very good. Let's go ahead and I started doing something here.
Oh, I can see
While I
that.
was
Well, that's
waiting.
okay.
No, while I was waiting, so we'll take that off. So white gold. Ooh, look at that. That's like the star of the show when it's in yellow like that.
That is beautiful. And can you will you render it like
Sure.
always?
There we go.
Oh, and Nancy Denza, who also gave a shout out to Honora Horton.
Oh, nice.
So that was neat. She said, "Me too, white gold."
Yes, white would be beautiful. So I did do the white and yellow, but we'll turn it all white in just a second. I'd probably like to see this in a better position, but we'll just get what we've got here. There we are. And let's go ahead and change that center to white. It's so easy to change it on this program. I love it. Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. Look at that. That was a great suggestion.
Absolutely. And can you believe we started out with such an elaborate design, and then now we come to just a simple, beautiful design here?
Yes, it really is lovely. Now, go ahead, Trey.
Oh, no, go right ahead.
I was going to say, while we are waiting to see if anyone else has suggestions, what do you think about doing blue diamonds in those modified halos?
Oh, that would be beautiful.
Oh, and you're just knocking it out of the park with the white gold. So Michelle Jones says, "Love white gold." So that's everyone is loving the white gold.
Fantastic. Now I've put a emerald cut on the top and changed the direction the halo was. And that's what I love about this program. If a person doesn't like a certain thing, we can just change it. I love that.
Yes, and that is just for those of you who are maybe with us for the first or second time. When you make an appointment to sit down with Tracy, and of course, design appointments are always free. It usually takes about an hour or so to get an idea of what you would like and to render it, as we do right here every Thursday, exactly to your specifications, and just like we do on Thursday, to tweak it as you see fit while we have you sitting right there in the store. And then what I think is the interesting thing, I like it going in that direction, is that then after you leave is when Tracy goes over the entire design with a fine tooth comb to make sure all the metal areas are touching and all of the designs are on the same plane, or are have proper alignment to each other so that it's not wonky and so forth. And that can take anywhere from 3 hours to 3 days, depending on the design. So once you have done your part of the design, appointment, then Tracy takes over and starts actually doing the technical work of the piece. Excuse me. And Lynn Dewhurst says she loves it long, so she likes that that east-west look
Yes.
to it.
And I went back to the oval in there, and
I
that
like
gives
that.
it a whole different look. I mean, now it really is sleek.
It truly is, and I love the granulation too. Now, so if you wanted to um, make the beads on the granulation or those areas gold, you could not the beads, but the whole area that it's laying on. The beads are like that the granulation is laying on those ribbons, I should say,
Mm-hmm.
that can be made just in yellow.
Yes.
Or okay,
Mhm.
very good.
Yes.
So there's lots of things that can be done.
That's right. And what I would say, though, it would be hard unless you wanted the granulation to be larger. To change that to a different color is harder because they have to literally place that on there. It's not automatically made. I mean, then you've got your handwork of putting those on
Those
there,
granulation beads
like a
or
strip of
balls.
it. Mhm.
Yes. So that would although it could be done, it would not necessarily be a good choice
Right.
with the tiny granulation that you
Mhm.
have there.
Yeah. So if you wanted to, like, if we wanted to, this is crazy. I have not tried it, so
Uh-oh,
it
look out, folks.
might not turn out good. I'm duplicating the band, and I am making sure that it's not. It's just a single one that I've duplicated. And let me put the controls back on.
Mm-hmm.
And let's change something here to yellow. It doesn't all have to be yellow. I can take some of the yellow off. I'm now going to click the new band into the color yellow.
Oh, I like where you're going
I'm
with
going to have
this.
to tell it again. Oh, no, there it is. Let's see what happens here. If we took this and let's put,
Oh, wow.
this is one of those complicated ones. We're going to put this on the back and we're going to swing this one so that we get it going straight up and down. And pull it over to center it. And then if we maybe make that into like a 8.5 or 8.25. Let's do 8.5, see what happens. This is just a pure experiment here. It might be a whole mishmash, so let's see. Okay, so let's go back to, let's take the grid off. We don't need that anymore. And let's go ahead and put it in the perspective view. Yeah, now you have a little bit of yellow running through the center. So you have a little bit of yellow and white through the center. And that is kind of a little bit like what you were talking. In that one, we could take the mill grain off and make it a little bit of a smoother look, which I think would be less, it wouldn't interrupt as much. So now I'm going to go ahead and put a different colored stone in the center. I know everybody loves London blue.
Mm-hmm.
And we will go ahead and change the accent stones to maybe an emerald or savorite.
Love Savorite. That is a green garnet.
In fact, I think I would like maybe even like a black diamond on that. And now you have, it's almost getting to be like enchanted like to me.
It is.
For some reason, it just feels like it's an enchanted look. Let's go ahead and render that one.
And keep doing what you're doing, but we do have another suggestion.
Oh, great.
This from Margarita.
Margarita, you have such a great imagination.
She does. She has come up with some really good ones.
Absolutely. I just am amazed at how we can get started with something like this, and now we've changed it so many times. Now it actually looks not as much like infinities.
Right, because we have changed it.
Mm-hmm. Okay, what would your choices be, Margarita?
Okay.
And would you like me to change the band to a different, take that third band out, or?
So Margarita said diamond and orange.
diamond and orange. Okay, that would be a really neat combination.
And Lisa Regioni says she loves the two-tone of what you have up there right now, Trey, and it is amazing. Ooh, look at that orange. Ah, so pretty. And poppy topaz, that's what you used for that.
Hey, I couldn't really quite see what it was because I was busy planing something else. So I was thinking it might be more like fire opal. So probably that particular one we might not be able to get it as easily. So maybe just go to fire opal.
Sounds good.
There we go.
Oh, that's very pretty
And it's
too.
very similar.
I love fire opal myself.
Margarita, did you have a choice as to the color of the metal? One thing we haven't really done a lot of tonight is rose gold. Now, I don't know that I'd like the rose and the orange, but it is something.
But you never know.
You're right. You never know. I didn't know. Last week I liked the red and black combination was so pretty. And then, of course, with the holiday coming up and our free bracelets that we're giving away at the store, we're thinking a lot red, white, and blue.
Yes, we are. And I think that, and Margarita said, no, that looks perfect.
Oh, great.
I love the idea of a red, white, and blue tray on this one.
So you could leave the white in the middle, and
Perfect.
we could do one of these as red and the other as blue. Let's see if we can do that without it taking 1,000 hours to do that. And that would be red, which would be ruby. And let's do the other side in, there we go, blue. There we go. It'd be pretty too, as like a pearl in the center. If you did red, white, and blue, that would be very pretty too.
Oh, I like that idea as well. Okay, so let's see here from Faith, who is Ann on here, but we know her as Faith. She said, I forgot to get my red, white, and blue bracelet.
Oh, Faith, I can't believe it.
So,
sorry about that. So just, we'll put it aside for you.
Yes, we'll put it in the hold box for you if that's okay.
Yeah, see, that's what happened. We got talking.
And so the next time you stop by, we'll have it in the hold box for you. So I'm loving how this is looking, Trey. And you probably need to save again as well.
Oh, good thinking, because I don't know that I saved this particular one with the 3 bands on it.
Yeah, that 3 bands is just unbelievable that you could line those up like that.
It's amazing what this program will allow us to do. And it's so nice because once you sit down, see how we're working today. We're just coming up with these different ideas. Like you had mentioned one thing about being able to bring more yellow in the center, and that's how that got there.
Isn't it wonderful? So just talking to people.
Right. So people are sometimes a little concerned that they're not going to know what to do when it comes time to have their appointment. And it never really is a problem. We always figure it out.
Yes.
We just work on it till we get it right. Ooh, that's pretty with the red.
Oh my gosh.
It makes you think of red, white, and blue with extra red.
It makes me think of bunting, sort of.
Yeah, I guess it does. Yep. I don't know that everybody'd want a red, white, and blue ring, made out of diamonds and rubies, but I think some people would.
I think they would.
Yeah, I'm glad you really played up that idea of doing the red, white, and blue.
You said it, right? And I just ran with it.
I don't know what I said.
Yes, that's what I'm going with.
Yeah, and I think it's Margarita. Maybe her husband and her are red and blue. Somebody is. I'm so sorry. I don't recall which person it was last week that said their husband was red and they were blue. Oh, maybe it was Melinda. That's possible.
That's right. Someone did talk to us about that one of our regulars.
Absolutely. So if you were wanting to do like a softer stone, we could do like a very pretty pink, like let's see. Margarita.
Mm,
Sorry, margarita.
Morganite?
Morganite. There we go. Morganite right in the center. Morganite to me might look more like this. So we're going to apply this one to it. Maybe not. This one, this particular one in the program looks a little dull to me. It looks like it's the same exact thing. Now, that's probably more like Morganite. It actually looks better than I was thinking. What one is this?
It looks like rose quartz, sort of.
Yeah, maybe once it's rendered, it will have a better look to it.
I'm sure.
And
Oh, we have another request too. Just telling you, Trey, for
okay,
when you
very
get to the
good.
point.
So if we change the orange to something, what would be pretty with Morganite? Morganite and maybe hot pink.
Oh, that would be pretty, like
Diamond.
shades of pink.
Oh, now that I changed it the one way, it won't do it. Sorry about that, everyone.
Oh, and then Margarita says, what color is this month? And this month is either pearl or alexandrite,
That's right.
which is a neat purple gemstone. So, Michelle Jones, I see that you have on here you'd like to see emerald and citrine, and then you wrote black diamond further down. So, how would you like those mixed together, or just the emerald and citrine? Were you having two ideas there? Just write it in the chat. This is going to be so beautiful. Look at that. Oh, black diamond with the pink. Oh, yes, that's what Michelle was saying.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh, so Margarita's husband's birthday is today.
Oh, happy birthday.
And she knows she's diamond. Yes, she does, because we have talked about that. And so that is why one of the things that I love that Margarita does is she always changes her profile picture on Facebook.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah.
So sometimes it's children. And I noticed today that it's a very small picture that I see, but I saw that it said happy birthday and there was a man's picture in there.
Oh.
I love that. I don't think I've changed mine in years. But I love that you change yours, and I always look at them.
I'm sorry that I can't easily change those now. Once I changed them, I didn't know that these have to be manually changed.
Okay, so then
no worries about that. Well, let's
go to emerald and citrine, which was Michelle's first choice.
Okay, so I'm going to put the citrine in the center and the emeralds on the side, and then maybe we should do in yellow or rose. I mean, yellow or white.
And if you want to have an opinion on that, Michelle, you can
maybe green.
Type that in the comments right now. I know we have a little delay, so sometimes they don't catch up with each other.
Yes. What do you think about the center line of the gold being the green?
I love that.
Pretty. Let's see what Michelle says.
Since this is going to be emerald and citrine, I think having that center be green gold is a really nice idea. Okay, so Michelle says rose gold.
Okay.
And Rick, our voluntary or voluntold off-site assistant producer says that Alexa says that purple, green, yellow, or brown go with pink. So that's a little something from Alexa.
Oh, fantastic.
And I should stop saying that word because every time I say it, everyone thinks that they're trying to talk to it.
Yes, so there is the green and
oh wow,
the yellow and the rose gold.
That is lovely.
It is. It's
and she
very
said
different than what we've been doing tonight.
Michelle said that's stunning.
Fantastic.
And you would know, Michelle, you designed it right here. All right, let's see if I have missed anyone
Oh,
else's.
there we are with a little bit of green going through it.
Oh, yeah, I love it too. Boy, those are all so unique.
It, all is, if you were wearing any of these rings, people would be like, oh, that's really different because it is something that's created.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. Boy, when you render it with the green gold, it makes such a huge difference. And Rick said, yep, their device heard me. And Margarita says, I hope you save.
Thank you. I just did it right before that. You must have been channeling it.
And do you have time to do one more?
I do.
For Nancy Denza? Okay. So, and Nancy even put her gold color in. Perfect. Okay. Blue topaz center with navy little stones and white gold.
Okay, blue topaz center. There we go.
We love a London blue topaz.
And I'm putting the regular blue topaz in because that is what I think of.
That's perfect.
Okay. And what are the other colors?
And then navy little stones. So sapphire.
Yes.
I love those two shades of blue, Nancy.
They do look really good together, and you don't see them together enough.
No, and you don't.
And what is the color of the gold?
White.
Okay. Yes. The blue always looks fantastic in white. So we're going to do sapphire because that is definitely navy.
And Margarita says, that's going to look stunning. And she's right.
And now we're going to change everything to white. So different. Oh, there's the white with the green. That's interesting. There we go. And, oh yeah. It almost looks like a little bit Celtic.
It does with the knots.
Mm-hmm. There we go.
All right, Tracy's going to render it. Oh my gosh, look what time it is. Time flies when you're having fun.
It does.
And I enjoy so much being here with you all on Thursday nights.
Me too.
It's really fun.
And because I do this for the Thursday night show, it's just so smooth when I start to design something. So I really appreciate it. It's a good exercise for me all the time.
And you'll be coming up on your 3-year anniversary of doing this every Thursday night.
Yes, I don't know when that is, but
I will be looking that up for us.
Okay, and then we're going to put it on a hand.
Very good. And
so now you can see what this design, that it's not nearly the band style ring we started with.
Oh, it is not. Oh, but look at it. It's just amazing to see it on the hand and see the height of it.
It is. And now I'm going to say bye-bye, everyone.
I thought you might be going in that direction. All right. That looks great, Trey. So I'm going to take that off. And I'm going to make us larger again. Or as one of the shows I love to watch says, put on the big heads. They have small little, thumbnails of their heads. And then they say like, oh, put on the big heads. And I thought that's, that sounds not flattering to ladies. Okay, so we want you all to remember that next week, once again, Tracy will be having her live custom jewelry design along. And just like tonight, someone will be winning a sterling necklace valued at over $100. And I will be giving away that the necklace for tonight in just a moment or two. Now, next Wednesday night, we will be having our live online fine jewelry sale, and someone will win these $500 diamond and rose gold earrings. So that starts at 7 p.m. And of course, all our shows our simulcast on Facebook Live and YouTube. And you can go to YouTube and look up other past live design alongs that Tracy has done. There are dozens and dozens of them there. And you are warned that it can take you down a rabbit hole, just enjoying watching the jewelry being made. It's relaxing, too. It's just relaxing, and we should put like some waterfall music over it, Trey, and a little pan flute.
You're
And
right.
then we'll just. All right, now we do buy and trade jewelry. And one of the reasons why we talk about trading is because you can trade jewelry toward having a custom design done. And when you trade, you get an even higher value than you do when you sell outright. You see a list here of things that we do buy and trade. You can go to our website at tracyandstacy.com and click on the gold buying tab. That will give you this list along with some testimonials and more information. And we recommend strongly that you make an appointment so we can set aside time just for you. And in the store right now, we are having our Hello Summer event. Tomorrow is the last day. And with your jewelry purchase, you'll get a free patriotic sparkling bracelet. We have several designs in stock, and all jewelry in the store is 25% off, but that is only through Friday evening. However, on our website at tracyandstacy.com, you can shop our online jewelry boutique, where we are also having our Hello Summer sale for 25% off, and that will be going through Sunday, June 18th. So you'll use the promo code HELLO25, all one word, and you'll enter the promo code during checkout. If you have received an email from us, the promo code will also be in that email. And so that will go on all the way until Sunday evening at midnight. Okay. All right. So we have a winner for tonight's grand prize, which is this beautiful necklace, sterling silver and created tiger eye with cubic zirconia. And the winner is Susan Bexley. Susan, congratulations. A round of applause for you. All right. As you know, all you need to do is stop by the store and pick up your prize. And I'm looking to see, oh, it's so nice. Michelle Jones said another beautiful creation.
Aw, thank you.
Faith said beautiful. Nancy said it's fun to watch.
Wonderful.
And that is so lovely. It's so nice to have you all here with us.
Mm-hmm.
We truly enjoy spending these evenings, Wednesday and Thursday, with you, coming into your home. And the camaraderie we have all built up has been just so special for Tracy and I. We appreciate that you support small businesses like ours, and we do not take you for granted. You're so important to us. Now, the store will be open tomorrow here in Daytona Beach on Bevel Road, tomorrow from 10 to 5:30, and then, of course, online at 24/7 at tracyandstacy.com. So until we see you again, stay sparkly. Good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.
To schedule a free custom jewelry design appointment with Tracy, simply call or text us at 386-252-0010. Your appointment can be in person at Masterpiece Jewelers or online over Zoom. It's your choice.